It has been a while since I've done a video, so thank you all for sticking with me. Hey everybody, Longbox Love Affair here. I went to a comic book tent sale, and it happens like, I think once every year or so in the summer. Of course, it's got to be the scorching heat. And it's at Third Eye Comics in Annapolis. And so they always have a great selection of comic books and pop figures and mystery bags and graphic novels. Their biggest piece of this tent sale is a whole tent full of dollar books. Everything is $1. And if you fill up a short box, it's $50 no matter what. And so I have more than 50 books here. So I got all of these books for less than $1 each, because when you do a short box, it's economies of scale. If you did a long box, you would do it for $80, so it's a better deal. But I was only spending an hour and a half, digging. It was so many people, and you had to fight to get into those bins, and then people were waiting behind you, and then you would get stuck, and you'd have to jostle around people. You're dripping sweat. It was crazy. So more people than before. And then the line to check out was outside the tent. So you were in the tent, you were outside the tent to get in, you got in, you did your hunting, and then when you were done, you had to go stand outside in the sun again to come back in the tent, go all the way around to the cashier. So it took me about 20 minutes to just check out. So I threw things in this box, things that I thought were of interest to me and that were collectible. And I forget what I picked up for the most part. I know generally what I picked up. So there might be some surprises in here. So there were some things I was like, is this worth something? I'm going to throw it in because I have room in this box. So let's dive into this sort of blind unboxing of Third Eye Comics annual tent sale that I picked up all these for $50. All right, we're going to dive in. So the first batch. So we got Shadow Man. Shadow Man 7. This is the game cover. Shadow Man 5, a key issue in the acclaimed Valiant universe, number 1. And then the number 13, the first Punk Mambo, I think, Mumbo? Can't remember the exact character's name. So I picked up some Ultimate Spider-Man issues. So number 9. Picked up this Russell Dauterman cover for Polaris X Factor. I think that's probably under-ordered. 15, Ultimate Spider-Man. A Captain Planet. They had a lot of these. I think I picked up the full run of this Annihilation 2099. I was interested in reading it. The covers are cool. I like alternate versions of the superheroes. My Little Pony, I don't know. Greatest hits, if anything, I can give it to my niece. The gatefold cover, it has a bunch of the variant covers attached to it. Virgin, for that Hush 2 storyline. So I picked up a couple of those. A variant cover to Amazing Spider-Man, number 36. This is New Champions cover. Chaos Effect Alpha, Valiant Universe. So this is pretty violent. This is a Ryan Ottley cover. This is a pseudo key. I think this is the first appearance in Incredible Hulk 6, maybe of this character, this Ghost Rider. I could be wrong. I remember seeing this at a store for 10 to 20 bucks. Again, I paid less than $1 for this. A variant cover to Ultimate Spider-Man 15. A Scotty Young variant to the 8 Deaths of Spider-Man. Oh, I didn't realize I got 2 issues of those. Spider-Gwen. Another cool, I think this is Jenny Frison or Stephanie Hans. Spider-Gwen issue cover. I was curious to explore this book, so I picked up a couple issues to check it out. Battle Chasers. Just kind of a fun, is this Ramos? No, Joe Mad. So I just picked them up. There's Fathom, Michael Turner's Good Girl story. I don't know, are there any Fathom collectors out there? Those are probably VF. Variant cover to the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I love Galactus, so why not? Check this out. I wasn't going to pay cover price. Variant cover, Magic Darkchild cover. A cool Storm cover. This might be Stephanie Hans. Storm number 1. Again, rapid fire. So Nova 2099 issue. Gonna read these. That's pretty cool looking. And shout out if you think there's anything of huge value in here. That helps me out. Something That's Killing the Children. I have not read the recent issues, so I picked them up. I was like, I'll check these out because they're ones I used to love. I love this cover. And then I stopped collecting because I got a little tired of it. And I was like, let's just give it a break and maybe I'll get the trades. Number 0. Oh, I didn't realize I got 2 copies of number 0. Another Scotty Young variant cover to one of the recent Spider-Man series, Battle Beast. They had these for less than $1. Second printings and issue number 2. The World to Come, but I see it's got cuts on that one. Not on this one, though. So I got a bunch of issues of those. This is Redcoat. I don't know if this is the hot issue, but at one point people were talking about this one being hot. Another Captain Planet. I got a couple of sets of the Hush first, second, and third issues. So these are issues I just wish I waited. I picked them up in the store. It would have been great to just pick these up for less than $1 at this show. And then issue number 1. Gosh, I picked up more than I thought. I never got this variant cover. Hellgate, first appearance on the cover. Got some Mary Jane Venom issue. Werewolf by Night. Super Dinosaur, and this is in a Black Cape Comics backing board, but I think it's just a regular cover. All right. House of Secrets foil. They had a bunch of the regular issues of the facsimile, but the foil, they only had the one, so I grabbed the foil. A bunch of DC All-In. I never picked these up. Not a big DC collector. I'll read it for, and this is the other cover, I'll read it for less than $1. Venom, I picked this up as a cover buy. The cover is really fun. That old border. Some more All-In. I think this is the second printing. Weapon X-Men, again, another one I never read, but the cool Alex Ross cover. Variant cover to Ultimate Spider-Man. Another one. This is issue 2, right? Yeah, 4th printing of issue number 2. Alternate cover to this issue that I never picked up. A Virgin, Something That's Killing the Children. Facsimiles. All right, Long Shot saves the Marvel Universe. I just love this issue. I have this one already, and I have this one, Silver Surfer Requiem, or Death of Silver Surfer, and then one of the alternate covers. Never saw this before. This might be an incentive. Kara Andrews, maybe not. Satan's Sodomy Baby. I had this issue. I paid $10 for it back in the day. They had a whole stack. This was early on, and I was like, if I'm filling a box, I'm not finding much yet. I'm going to take them all, and we'll see what happens. I don't think you see that book too much, but I think it's fallen from grace. This cool, gosh, is it Lady Deathstrike? First appearance of Challenger. Okay, so now the rest of these books are ones that they're priced, and they had oftentimes a disclaimer about what the issue was. And so I was next to this box where these were, and this woman was looking through them, and I saw what she was pulling. And these were books that these are sort of like the mild keys, the ones that are like $5 to more dollars usually in the store. And this woman just kept on pulling them, and they're all $1. They're all $1 or less if you get a box. And she left these behind. So these are the ones that were left behind by this woman. She was pulling some good stuff too. So Dakin, Dark Wolverine #1. I don't know anything about My Little Pony. This is issue number 1, cover B. They listed it for $30 originally. Who knows if it's worth that? A variant cover to The Grim Hunt. New Mutants #1, that Josh Middleton cover and art. So Earth 2, this is number 19. This is the first appearance of Val Zod. We've got One Moment in Time. Got an Iron Fist in here. Iron Fist #2. This is the first appearance of a character. I don't follow Iron Fist, but I picked that up. Secret Warriors, first Superior Spider-Man in this, or cameo, I guess you should say. This might be the first of the weapons. Yeah, Immortal Weapons, issue number 8 of Immortal Iron Fist. Omega Men, just because I had room in the box. I love Annihilation Conquest, so I got some Nova in there. This is Nova 4. This, I couldn't believe this woman left in there. Is this the first appearance of Stature? Yeah. Young Avengers number 6. They have it list price for $30, and they threw it in the cheap bins. This is Stray Dogs number 1, Dog Days. This is just a fun homage cover. X-Men Evolution number 1 with all the animated stuff that people are loving. The adaptation, it's cool. I've never had this except for when I bought it off the rack years and years ago before it was hot. New Avengers 40. We got Immortal Hulk appearance here. First reference, I should say. Immortal Iron Fist. Lee Park, first appearance. Number 24. I guess they're bringing Iron Fist back, so who knows? Again, $1 or less, low barrier here. Nova number 1. Oh, I didn't realize this was number 1. This is the Annihilation epilogue, the first Annihilation. We got X-Men 194. Got first Batman Beyond in here. Is that what they call it? First cameo in Superman Batman. I just picked this up. I don't know why. Origin of Diamondback, and then there's Scourge in it, whatever. X-Men annual, and a variant cover to Powers of X. Yes. So Orcus and Krakoa first appearance in this. That's my box for $50 plus tax. So just over $50 I paid. I got a lot of books here. I think I probably have like 100 books at least. I didn't do a count. Fun books, some collection, some maybe I'll move someday, but some just kind of fun to have. I'm definitely going to be doing some reading on these. Waiting in line, I'm like, I don't need more comics. I don't need to do this tent sale. Why am I here? In the heat, getting a farmer's tan, and eventually got in there and sweated my bleep off to get these books. But spent about an hour. And then went on and went to the gym and did my other stuff for that day, for that Saturday. So it's Monday now, having a breather. I'm going to post this video. Hopefully there's some gems in here. Let me know which ones excite you the most about this haul. I have some favorites in here already, but would love to hear what you have to say. So thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. Hope you enjoyed this haul. It was kind of a fun one for me. And I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.